And here we are. We got quarters. Got 550 in quarters, 300 in dimes, and we have way too many nickels than I know what to do with. So, it is time. It is time to get our daily coin hunting going. Let's restart, refresh that, make sure I'm good. Test chat. Bang, chat's good. Let's make a live chat so I'm good. Alright, bang. Let's get going, starting off with the credit union quarters. Bang. Get my loop in case we find some varieties to check for. All right. Ooh, we got a 2019. It's pretty shiny. It's a Denver though. The West Points and the Denver seem to have a similar shine. Philadelphia kind of has like a more frosty effect to it. Kind of weird how quarters are. Alright. Nada in roll 1. Here. Nice Tennessee. We got a Tallgrass Prairie, Denver. Over Farm, Denver. Let's see here. Got a AMP, Denver. Philly, South River Bay. I think that's our last West Point chance in this row. Not seeing the cut on there. Alright. Moving along to roll number 3. Nothing. AMP, but it Denver. Kansas, It's at Denver, so we can't get the End God We Trust. Alright. Not seeing any silver by the edges. Denver Salt River Bay. I'm seeing a lot of nice Effigy Mounds quarters. It's like the third or fourth I've seen in these couple rolls. I only got a couple from this place. They can only give you 50 bucks. Allegedly. But they kind of short me all the time, so. Is what it is. You have to make exact requests. Can't just say, I'll take what you got. You gotta have exact requests for this branch. A little bit weird. So I make outrageous requests and get what I can. It's how you combat that. Alright, nada in the credit union rolls. That's alright. Not really expecting much from the PNC rolls, but they at least look to be better than the last batch of PNC rolls that I had. It was all corroded, kind of gross quarters, so. Maybe we'll get lucky and find something decent in these. Yeah? See something shiny. 2024. Yeah, they're not all corroded and gross this time. Amazing. Alright. AMP. Oh yeah, I need to start checking for that DDO. Oh, there is a DDO on the AMPs. So let me just check this one out real quick. Not looking like it. Nice thin lettering. Nicer Philadelphia Bicentennial. Not seeing much in this roll. Quarters can be tough. What's up, Silver Capybaras? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Nope, I don't think I'm outside of like the 2020 West Point privies. That's about it. I'm not sure if I ever will find the new ones, but hopefully with persistent hunting. We shall see. I don't have any way to get brand new quarters. My guess is this box has probably been in storage too long for them as well. Think we're gonna have to wait a couple weeks or another month or two before we can start seeing the Declaration of Independence quarters. I haven't seen any in Pocket Change or anything. I haven't seen them anywhere in my area. Or the dimes. Seen plenty of nickels though. Kind of weird, it's already July, almost August. It's almost August. I haven't seen much. Pretty wild. Set that aside for now. Need to compare it to something else. See if it's normal or not. Seen a few, but all for them. Dang. I bet most of them were all in boxes together. That's what it's kind of looking like. I wish I had more of the big name banks around me. I don't have Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and I have a single Chase around me. One single Chase that I don't even know if it's still there. So I've got PNC, which I guess is a bigger brand, but they can't order me anything for whatever reason. Yep. I use quite a few. Mostly they're just native to my area. One's called Heartland, one's called well, one's my credit union. They've got branches in California, but outside of that, it's just mainly Illinois. Illinois and California. Denver Lowell. Outside of that, I have PNC, which I'm having to use as a dump bank right now. I used to get stuff from there. I mainly use that to check for $50 and stuff like that. And And I've been hunting for new, options. It's just rough nowadays. You live in Illinois? Yeah, I could try getting coins for them. Gotcha. Honestly, Heartland is probably the best bet for ordering. They've been pretty good to me. As long as you're good about picking your orders up, they don't mind ordering. I live in central Illinois. Not sure if there's any Heartlands in northern or southern. Would like to see some silver in either of the quarters or dimes today. Had some good luck yesterday in the nickels. What's up, Nikki Silver Stacker? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You have a good shift. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I find some of something. Oh, good, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to find some silver. Quarters would be nice. Either silver or a West Point would be great. Denver, Philly. River no return. It looks like a Philly though. No, it's a Denver. Kind of a Philly look. It's a 2020. It's a Denver though. Philly, one of these. Let's check it out. Nah. Marsh Billings, Denver. Yeah, for the most part, they are here as well. I've only seen a few of the Nickels that are from Philly. Definitely majority Denver. Right? Although I have heard that they have been seen in the other boxes. Like in the Denver boxes. I think they may have shipped some to Denver for them to get dispersed over there. Because I don't think it would be fair, right, for them to be completely dispersed in just the eastern side of the country. That's just not fair to the western side. So my guess is similar to the West Points, they were divided. I don't think that would be too fair. And it sounds like the Denver minted one, like the not minted ones, but the ones that were shipped to Denver are seemingly being a little bit more dispersed. Because I've heard of some people getting just like a few in a box, and not 800 in a box, you know? So that's kind of my hope, is if there are ones that were sent to Denver, that those are the ones that we might have a better chance at finding, being in smaller sample sizes. What's up, Jackalope? How's it going? John Chum, how are you? Not the spitting horse, but it's a nice Delaware quarter. Wish it did have it. A Lowell, but it's a Denver. Looked pretty nice. I thought I was going to get a West Point. River No Return, Denver. It's silver time? I hope. Maybe it's silver in this roll. Who knows? Maybe someone painted the edge of a silver. Yeah, silver quarters are rough. They're very rough to find. Honestly, before the West Points, there was not a ton of reason to look for quarters outside of some varieties. and the very occasional silver. West Points really helped quarters become a bit more palatable and fun to hunt. Because now you have something else to check for, and you don't just have to edge search. So I think it's a very good call that they added the West Points to circulation. I hope they keep things up. Like, maybe with the nickels. I hear that they're thinking about changing the composition of them, but it'd be cool for a cool nickel to search for, or something like that, you know? Alright. We've got quarters, then we have 300 and dimes. Dimes is mostly edge searching, yeah, for the most part for me too. Checking a bicentennial, checking another one. Dirty Guam one. I had to walk a ways to get these coins today. They had the streets blocked off. So I carried one box and then came back for the smaller 2 boxes. I probably could have done all 3, but well, I tried too much. Get hurt for no reason. Philly bat quarter, but no blind bat. That's something I'm looking for, is that very nice struck through on the bat quarters. Looking forward to the Barrow zinc. No, I do not want zinc routed nickels. That is terrible. I'm hoping they find another solution. If they're gonna change the composite, because they still need to make it 5 grams for the coin machines to work. Just like Coinstar, for example, is, I think, based on weight. Sensors, so they're really gonna have to figure something out. Yeah, zinc scents are terrible. I think they just need to relax with the coins, you know? They took away my damn pennies and I'm not happy about it. I want to go through them again. I've got some, but they're few and far between. Very nice Eagleback quarter. Ooh, this one might be a keeper. 1978. Oh yeah, we're keeping that one. Why did I pull these aside? Oh, just some toning and just nicer shape. Okay. So far, we just have some nicer coins. Nothing crazy. Sheesh, today's the 31st. Means tomorrow I'm probably gonna have to film my finds video for July. For no return, Philly, Denver, Weir Farm. Create their stuff to accept whatever new metal. Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's a bad idea. Not seeing too much here. This is roll 22 of the quarter box. Plus 3, so this is the 25th roll of the hunt. This is nice orange and thicker. But it's just a Nebraska quarter. Dang. That was orange. Probably fresh from a roll that was recently opened. One of these days, once I get me a job, I am thinking about starting metal detecting again. I need to get some more gear though, and get a better metal detector. The one I have is was $10 at a thrift store. It's like one of those cheap ones from Bass Pro. Want to upgrade to something maybe in the $500 range. I don't know. Thinking one of the Garrett AT Pro or Max or something like that. Tallgrass Prairie. It's at Denver though. AMP, Denver. Oh, it was nice and thick. Nada. Let's start metal detecting. Afraid to invest. Because she is interstate. I gotcha. Yeah, for me it would also kind of be like a here and there type of thing. Because there's not really a lot of places to do that unless I start knocking on doors somewhere. I have pulled like a 50s wheat scent metal detecting in a town square a little bit ago, a little bit away from me, like 20 minutes away, give or take. Then the cops told me to stop and go home, so we went home. But I wouldn't mind calling and seeing if I could get actual permission. That I just figured was a public place. I think it was that old lady. They called the called the cops. She was sure watching me. It's not like I was digging up holes and leaving them either. Alright, roll 27. It's kind of been a rough box. Can't lie. Into an old farmhouse. Let's see here. We go. I like to see what's in the ground here. Nice. Very, very cool. Oh, it's just bent and the clad layer is coming off. What in the world? Well, that's something I have to set aside just because I don't think that would go through the machine. And I don't want to get in trouble trying to put it through there. So we're gonna have to set it aside. No snow, no leaky bucket. Not seeing any double handle. But yeah, that sounds pretty intriguing for a spot. I'd say maybe start cheap, because my little cheap detector works. Actually, I have 2 detectors. I've got one that's old from Radio Shack, and the other one I got from Bass Pro. The Radio Shack one I kind of like better just because it's older. But both are, like, cheaper. They don't have, like, a digital screen or anything like that. And if you start finding things, maybe upgrade. If you start enjoying it. It's a nice 83. I know they didn't do a lot with that. Don't break another coin machine. I know. I don't even know if they're completely broken, but they don't act like they did a couple years ago. So I'm trying to give them a few days. I've given them 2 days off, so hopefully it's not broken by the time I get back. I think it's just like the bag sensors or something. Something's going on with the bag sensors on one, and the other one, which is my $half dump bank, I think it just didn't like how big the $half were. And I think it was more or less made for normal coinage. But, see, the old machine handled them just fine. Why does all this new crap have to be complicated? I don't get it. Okay, that's normal. I needed another one of these to double check that line was normal. And it is. Surely they've complained to like the head office or something. Surely. Because I'm not the only one that, like, my main one, a lot of people bring change in there. There's always someone waiting on me because I'm hogging the machine. So I know it just ain't me. this one out. Alright. 20 rolls of quarters left. Then we get on to the dimes. Which, if I had to guess, the dimes are going to be a bust too. But have no fear, we have nickels as well. Still have a lot of nickels. But what I'm probably going to do is hand roll the quarters with my Royal Sovereign. Kind of looks weird. Maybe a box of nickels too. We shall see. Hoping these quarters produce something. It's the second box in a row where, at least from this specific bank, where I haven't got anything. Trying to check for varieties too. Denver, Philly AMP. Check this one out. Nada. Like I've seen a few nice Utah ones as well. The railroad spec. I picked a bad time to stream with RFT going, but it's alright. I just want to hunt coins live. For whoever wants to watch. Ooh, 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 ooh. We do have a San Francisco Minute in IFC. Let's go. Finally something. Something. It's a start. It's a step in the right direction. I was starting to get bored. It is a 2014, by the way. 2014 Everglades from Florida. Pretty Cool. Thank you, thank you. I think I've seen online the newer quarters also can have vestment marks. I can't remember though. The new, I don't know, the weird looking Washington. That's what I call it. Don't know if I was dreaming it or not. Might just be up to the Tuskegee Airmen. Roll 37. Actually, 42 of the hunt, 37 of the box. Up to 2025, I see. Still something worth looking for. Well, it's funny, I have a 2026 Mayflower Ender over here. You can't see it. Right here, and I haven't seen a single 2026 in the box. Not too sure what's going on over there. Just a random ender got me excited thinking there might be some throughout. I ain't seen nothing. Nice-ish 65. It's not quite nice enough, to be honest. Pesky solo ender. I'm telling you, just like when I was telling you with the dimes, things like to get on the end. Get me excited like that proof. I was hoping to see more proofs yesterday, but no, the only proof was the ender. Go figure. Was a nice toned Salt River Bay. I was hoping maybe a cool looking West Point. One with some toning would be cool. In God we trust. No. There's no rust. Ten rolls left. 5 are 2020 or 2019 enders. So there's 5 chances at a West Point there. That's why I left those for last. I swear Brinks is pulling this over. I wouldn't be surprised. Don't find squat in Brinks boxes. Teen Philly. The W designs are fooling me. Teasing me. Seen a lot of them. They're all Denver or Philly. Maybe the dimes will be better. one single shiny one. 2024D. Of course, the solo $100 that I searched on, was it Wednesday? Of course I find a W in those. This is the single 2026 ender. Philly or Denver? I'm gonna guess Denver. Yeah, it's a Denver. Do really like the design though. AMP Philly, most likely. Yep. Alright, 5 rolls. Let's start on this side. We've got a Marsh Billings Rockefeller. I guess there's Philly on this one, based on the strike. That's a Denver. Not on that. Another nice effigy mounds. No cud there. Getting deja vu. There's a couple Colorado ones in this row. But nothing. Getting Salt River Bay. I'm gonna guess Denver on this one. Yep, Denver. Bang. Garbage. Alright, next. Another Salt River Bay. Another Denver. Sounds about right. Alrighty then. A whole lot of nothing. Good news is we have 10 rolls of credit union dimes, which is usually decent. So, I've got moderate hopes for those. It was a Philly rear farm. Oh my goodness! We actually got a West Point. The second to last roll, and it wasn't even the ender, it was just one in the same roll as the ender. This one's a San Antonio Missions. See if the camera wants to focus. There we go, a West Point. Yes! Sorry if I got loud. Surprised me. Why is that always either the first or last roll that I get stuff? Our last chance, I guess, at a second one now. It's this American Samoa, Denver. Woohoo! AMP Denver. Farm. Check the bicentennial real quick. No blind bat. Alright, quarters are dead and gone. Bang. Alright. S and the W. That's just the 2026, it can go back. That's the damaged coin. It's a nice 78. Illinois with some bluish toning. Not quite nice enough. I think a polished out spitting eagle. Can almost see it. A nice 83 that I'll set aside. We'll toss that one back. And we'll toss that 80 back. Alright, so we do have something worth getting excited about. Put that West Point under the scope for the rest of the... until we find silver in the dimes. Because we're totally gonna find silver, right? We're totally finding silver. Not a doubt in my mind. There's those. And the box that I transferred from a Brinks box to an End of String and Sons box. Let me use the restroom real quick, and we'll get into these. Alright. We're back. Wise man once said, "It's dime time." Let's go. Actually, now we're ready. I had to get a discard bin. Alright. No first roll silver. Unfortunate. Check for some 2026s and proofs. That's mainly what I'm gonna check for today in the dimes. I don't have the patience today. Roll 3. I had the most faith in the credit union girls. Come on, man. Give us a bone. $20.23. Check the nice ones. I need to look at some pictures of the 04 double ear, because I know that is a popular variety, but I just want to find some markers where I can check for it just with the loop without having to scope it. There's no way I'm scoping everyone. Alright. 5 down, 5 to go. Not looking so hot. Shame dimes are, for the most part, boring. Yeah. It's both a shame, but also a good thing because they're so small. slightly thicker rim. I don't think it's going to be anything. It's a 2020. Wouldn't it be something if I get another related dime box to last week's? Or I guess this week's still. Credit union rolls are running out. I ordered 6 boxes this week from that instead of 4. And that's before I even knew I had Silver Enders. Be fun if Silver showed up again. That was definitely my best dime box. Hoping the YouTube algorithm picks it up in a few days or something. YouTube algorithm is kind of weird. Some things it decides to post, some things it doesn't. Been trying to use as many keywords as possible, like silver and epic and I think the... Oh, wait, no! No! We got one! It's dark! What is with me in getting everything on the last roll, though? It is right there. Right there. I mean, we'll still take it, though. Tis a Rosie. 62 with a good amount of toning. Not bad. 62D. It was dark. I didn't see it at first. Still no 2026s, though. Alright, let's set our tray aside. This is where I think it's gonna get rough. Brinks dimes don't usually do well for me. I have a couple lucky ones here and there, but we'll see. If anything, it's probably gonna be on the last roll again. That's just how stuff goes around here. It's either an ender to get me excited, the first roll to get me excited, or the last roll to catch me off guard. Somehow, someway, that's like 80% of my hunts. Here I was gonna make a comment about speaking with Silver Genie before getting in the box. Oh, I should. You know what I might do? I might do something weird. I might do one from each side. I think it might be a little hard to do that, but I'm gonna try. Probably gonna have some rolls fall down and get jumbled. Hoping my bank across the river will get some more dimes. I've only gotten a bag of nickels each week from them. Wouldn't mind some more dimes. And of course, that dime bag I did on Monday. That was from another branch. I have to keep on that branch. That's my best branch of all time. Where I get everything. Probably check with them on Monday. If I can find a place to dump these coins, that is. Try to check for 09s as I can, but I've got plenty of 09s. If I miss one, I'm not too worried about it. I honestly only keep the 09 nickels and dimes. I see way too many of the Lincolns and quarters. Maybe we do need the silver genie. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be too rough. Don't think I'm gonna be able to do one from each side. Luckily, we have a lot of nickels to go through. Genie would laugh at you for wanting more. Exactly. I think my score on Tuesday spoiled me. That tends to happen. I get spoiled and then the greed sets in. I want more. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything weird about the edge. I almost missed that first one. That one, I guess. Weird color grin, but I think it's just damage and dirty. Yep, 2022. Philly. Golden toned 2020. So I'm thinking I should roll a box, all of my quarters and a box of nickels. Trying to figure out how to get to 2,000 for Tuesday. So I'm at 1 in cash. I roll the 650 in quarters. Put me around 1650. 100 in nickels. And if I can get rid of these dimes at one of the branches, then I think I'll be sitting good. Also depends on what I get Tuesday. Or on Monday. Rippin' and shippin'. Trying to think of more conversation starters. Not so good at this, because usually I've been streaming games, so I can always complain about the games. I'm trying to get my coin streaming mode activated. Not quite there. Rained a good bit today. I got the mowing done yesterday. So, about that silver. Where's it at? Where's it at, Genie? I require a stronger dose. Yeah, oh! Ask. And maybe the genie will give it to you. That looks pretty nice. Probably another 64 if I had to guess. Or not another 64, but a 64. It is a 64. Dang. What is going on? 64D. I require a stronger dose. There we go. But yeah, I do appreciate you trying to keep me company. I think a big thing is Rob is streaming and probably a couple other people. It's Friday night. So there's competition. There we go. Just a very nice and shiny 64. Alright, so we have exactly half a box left. Okay. 25 rolls left. Oh, come on. And we got another one. Right there. No, we don't. It tricked me. Oh, no, it didn't. I saw this, like, line on the side. I thought it tricked me. I thought it was going to be like a 65. It's a 45S mint mark, but it's not the micro S. It's the big one. 45S Merc. Yo. How dare Rob stream over me? What was he thinking? Exactly. I wouldn't be here without Rob. A very nice looking 2009 as well. I'll definitely keep that one. So. I guess you just have to use your words right with the genie. I require a higher dosage. Maybe the genie can prescribe more. I thought that the 64 Rosie was all what we would get in the box. Was not expecting to see a Merc. think last time I checked, Rob was on a 7-box skunk streak for halves. Hopefully he gets some silver tonight. All right. Now we're probably gonna get a half-box dry spell. We found it too early now. Oh, nice. His spell is broken. Ooh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. This is 5. So I need to open rolls on this side. I'm trying to find creative ways to do boxes. I do miss when his $50 hunts were like 4 boxes a week, or 4 boxes like a stream. But I understand halves are pretty rough to get. Yeah, it's a toner. It's got some blue, some purple, some yellow. Let's see if that's a toner worth keeping. I believe, like a year ago, he started having health complications or something. I know he had to quit streaming for a couple months. I remember sending him a get well email, touching base and stuff. now we're on pace. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad at least he's in a, at least it's not too bad, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Take it lighter. Two. On this side, keep it even. Well worth it. Trip. I guess what I'm trying to say. It was worth carrying the boxes a couple blocks. Lots of shiny ones. 2022s. Alright. Can I see the other type of shiny? Not in this roll. Alright, 10 rolls left. Guess we'll start with this one, since it fell. Nothing. I'd like to see a proof. Is it weird to want proof over silver? I don't know. I'll take both, but proofs are always fun to find. 100 of those silver dimes came from a large collection dump. And there's good nickels and quarterbacks up there somewhere. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised. That's why I get excited at my credit union, because since they roll their coins in-house, usually if I get something good in one denomination one week, I'll get something good in another denomination another week. And I found a foreign object of some kind. Not exactly sure what this is. It's very shiny and very tiny. It appears to be a coin of some sort, or a token. What in the world? I believe it's some sort of religious token. Does have crosses on it. Kurdrama. Rim. Not exactly sure what it says though. It says 14K. Does feel like it has some weight to it. I don't know if this could be white gold, if it has the potential for it, or not. It does have some weight to it. Let's see. Where's my scale? I don't have any way of testing gold. I don't think so. Wouldn't that be something, though? Weighs 2 grams. Let me look this thing up. Oh, not Apple Music. What the heck? Okay. RECUER. DOMAT. RIMDNIAL. They missed it. Nah, I don't. I think it looks like it's a wedding token of some sort. This one doesn't seem to say 14K. I'm not sure why ones online do. Or, I mean, the one I have does. They are golden in color. But it looks like they're selling for like $5 on eBay. Token, brass. Yeah. Probably just brass, but it would be cool if it was gold. Okay, yeah, that's not even close to it. Oh. Coin. Traditional. 10 a unity of coin set of 13 symbolized. Okay. Imagery. Bro, get this Google AI crap out of here. No, I don't think it's gonna be gold. 14K got me. 14K got me excited though. Seems like there's a lot of different ones. I think I can use the Google search tool as well. Allow. Continue. Oh, come on, camera. Work with me. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see what that gives me. Sounds appear. Budding token. Something went wrong. Well, fuck you, Google. I'm done with you. Alright, Google is not... It's not wanting to be helpful, but there we go. There's something. I don't think it's gold. I just wanted to do some research, just in case. I don't really have very much, you know, with a Sigma. Might not hurt to have it tested. Does sound intriguing, yeah. Oh yeah, Sigma machine. I'm not sure. I probably need to get more acquainted with the coin shops again. I'd say about 80% of my coin shop purchases is usually just supplies, like tubes and stuff. I'm not a big purchaser of coins. back to doing things out of order, huh? How much do dimes weigh? Dimes aren't something I typically check. So that was 2. It was way smaller than a dime. Just trying to get an idea on the density of the metal. Dimes weigh 2.2, okay. Alright, let's get this dime box wrapped up. Still no 2026 and no proofs. Final roll. I did ask for fines to be throughout the box, so at least the fines were throughout the box and not just on the last roll or the first roll. They were in the middle, which is nice. Alright, so in the dimes, kept 5 things out. Nope, 6. Found that nice 09. The wedding token. Toner. We found that 62 in the loose 10 rolls. 64 and a Merc. 45S. The big one. So not a bad stream. We found a W. And we found 30 cents face in silver. Where's the Merc at? Oh yeah, here. Here's that line that almost got me discouraged on it. You can kind of see where it almost looks like a clad. Like that almost looks like a clad dime. I ripped it open and I'm like, oh no! I thought. And then I pulled out and it was a Merc and I was like, oh. It is silver. That line gave me a fright. I thought I got excited over nothing. It's the only part of the coin that actually has that line. It's kind of interesting. Card W. And I guess the Merc. Where's the Merc? Right here. Best finds so far. Let me dump the dimes in this tub. Nope, man, I'm dropping rolls of nickels. Got a half tray and 7 whole boxes. Nope, this isn't today's. Where's today's? This is today's. Alright. This roll looks interesting. I'm gonna open it first. Looks to maybe be an older Jefferson, but I can't quite tell. Could just be an 80s. Just has that golden toning. Yeah, it is a 60. 1960 Philly. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe. Actually, what I might do is just go through this teller tray. Then I might just do a short stream tonight. Do the quarters, dimes, and a little bit of nickels. I don't think I want to do a long night tonight. I might go stream on the gaming channel, or see if my friends are around. Chat with them. Oh yeah, I took a roll out. Oh well. Right side up, right side up, right side up. Oh, we got another interesting find. Oh, I've seen these. History Channel token. It's pretty fun to find. 57. And I do need to replace a roll, so I will do that. We have 2 rolls left, and then I think I'm gonna end it just a little early tonight. Nope. Still not too bad, a 2 hour and 15-minute stream, and we had some good luck today. Don't want to use all the luck at once. Save some boxes for the weekend. Not anything crazy in those 5 rolls, but still overall a good stream. Found silver and a West Point. Can't get mad at that. I appreciate you hanging, Jackalope. I'll probably be on tomorrow, I'm sure. Sure there'll be something. Alright. Have a good night. Indeed. Oh, crap. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Alright. Indeed, a good hunt. We'll take it.